What's good, Hawks? It's Nicholas.
And it's Daniela, and welcome to this week's newscast.
That's right, you guys. Let's start off this week with a brand new segment called Get to Know Your School, where we introduce the faculty of HSA.
This week's faculty member is our very own principal, Mr. Owner. He's a new face here at Advancement.
Sorry guys, I couldn't interview Mr. Owner, our new principal, because he was busy. So I got another new face of Harmony, Mrs. Swift, our new librarian. I asked her two questions. The first one was, what are 5 words, in 5 words or less, would you describe yourself? She said she was friendly, organized, and a native Houstonian. The other question I asked her was, what made her switch from PTO to working here at Harmony? And she said that her daughter, she was really invested in her daughter's education and all of ours, so why not?
Next week, we'll get to meet our new school librarian, Mrs. Swift.
Now, on to other school announcements.
Yeah, here are some club and sports news.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Brenda, team captain of the girls soccer team this year. You should totally come out next week on Tuesday and Thursday, the 15th and 17th, for soccer tryouts. So if you're interested, let me know or let Ms. Settleman in 105 know. Thanks.
Alright guys, hey, my name's Farbode. I'm on the HSA flag football team. This Saturday, come support us. We're going to be going against Fallbrook. If you need the location, you know, everything, the time, just go find Coach Hall sometime. Bye.
Okay, so step tryouts are Tuesday, 3:15 to 5 o'clock. Bring something comfortable, bring something to drink, because we will be moving, and if you make the team, you'll find out Thursday.
Make sure you support our clubs and our sport teams.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. So should you.
Hey, are you going to the senior trip?
Yeah, I want to, but my parents aren't so sure.
Oh, well, there's going to be an information assembly held here tonight at the school at 6 p.m. So, you should bring your parents along, and hopefully they will change their minds.
You know what? I will bring my parents.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mustafa, and I'm running for Student Council President. But first I want to tell you why I'm running for Student Council President. I was a freshman 3 years ago in Student Council, and I was working on a big project. People know it as Harmony's first ever game night. And me, Andy Patel, Shail Patel, and Samadhi Tedro created and planned this event. And on the night of this hugely successful event, I was the one who stepped up as a leader to take initiative to make this night both fun for me and for the other students. Now, after this, and at the end of the year, Andy came up to me and said, Michael, I want to see you become president as a senior. I may not see you become as a senior, but I do wish you to become a senior. And I saw great leadership in you throughout the year, through game night, and throughout everything else you've done throughout the year. This great leadership that you have, it will really go towards what the president really means, having great leadership and able to lead everyone on towards a greater destiny. And when I heard this from Andy, I said, if you notice this, do you think everyone else noticed this? He said, yeah. I'm like, that's cool, because now I'm like inclined to become president. So one thing I also noticed when I was in my freshman year was that a lot of students were not engaged in extracurricular activities, and throughout the year the staff and the administration were creating and making the decisions throughout the year for those clubs. And although this is not a problem now, but from the transition between staff-led extracurricular activities to student-driven after-school activities created a communication problem between administration, staff, and students. My goal is to make this go away by holding monthly meetings with the president of each and every club that they have, so we can create an agenda for everything throughout this year and go month by month and see what fits with what. So we can keep everyone well informed of what's going to go on, have no communication problems and have no scheduling conflicts. And my second point is that your interests are good for me, because a vote for me is a vote for you. Your opinion matters. You matter. You are the voice of this school. I'm only a spokesperson. So don't choose someone who will make all of the decisions for you. Don't choose someone who will just take the opinion of their friends. Choose someone who will really care for you and really listen to your opinion and voice it out. Vote for me. Choose me, Michael Mustafa, for your student council president.
Alright, hi guys, my name is Charlie Wynn, and I'm running for student council president. During the past years, I haven't seen many changes to the school or improvements in the student body. Instead of receiving new privileges, we had most of our privileges taken away. I've been here since 8th grade, and this same thing has been happening every single year. The main point that I would like to do as president is to promote school spirit. What I plan to do as president is to preserve the old activities that we had, such as homecoming, blood drives, and career days. I also plan on having more themed dress days, more social events, and competitions between grade levels and the teachers, and just more things in general so we can be proud that we attend Harmony. Let's be real with ourselves right now, okay? Most of us do not want to be associated with Harmony. We all think that public school is either more lit, turnt, live, or whatever you want to put there. But however, I plan to change all of that. At Harmony, we actually have a lot of clubs that no one knows about, and the clubs are very important into identifying us as a school. As president, I will change your mind about the school, and I will make our school as lit as any other school out there. One of the other things that I would like to do is have a big and a little type of thing at Harmony. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's when an upperclassman is in charge of 2 underclassmen, and it's like their mentor, basically. Yeah, and then basically if we have that, our little wouldn't make as many as mistakes as we have made, and this would better the freshman and senior relationship, because let's be real here, no one actually knows each other, and then it would help us make less problems, and it would also get your younger kids into knowing the school and just being more active, because we're the big guys. We're gonna show y'all what it's all about. Another main point that I would like to make is that nothing can happen if we don't behave. We have to realize that we can't get anything that we want if we don't give administration what they want. So basically, we as Harmony School of Advancement have to follow the rules if we want new and fun things to happen. This is only capable if everyone follows the rules. Because if one person messes up, it's gonna be a big thing, and then administration is gonna just look at you and be like, oh, he's not following the rules, I don't want to do it anymore. So basically, as president, I will fix all the problems in our school and add new ideas to promote school spirit. I am just like each and every one of y'all. However, I promise that I will try my best to make you proud that you attend Harmony. I will not leave you in the dark about what I do. I actually plan on having bi-weekly announcements about what I'm doing in student council and what we're trying to propose and what we're trying to do at the time. So basically, vote for Charlie Wynn so we can all win together. Woo!
Hi, my name is Fatima Boderdabin, and I'm running for student council president. Some of you may not know me, so some simple facts about me is that I'm a senior, I'm a debater, and I'm in NHS. I've been in debate for the past 4 years, and this year I am debate treasurer. Now some of you may be thinking, what does that have to do with student council president? But being a debate treasurer means I'm an officer. I go to all of the officer meetings and I engage in officer discussions on problem solvings for debate. This has increased my creative problem solving skills. This is an asset for a student council president. Another asset that I have is having a planning period for student council. Over the past weeks, I've had a planning period where I've specifically dedicated to communicating with Mr. Ermeg or making flyers, and I even use this planning period to study this speech. Having a planning period will fix the problem of having unfocused meetings, which we had last year. Another thing that I want to change for student council and fix for student council is our attendance. Last year we didn't really have that much attendance, and so to fix this I want to have class-specific meetings. And class-specific meetings, that means of the 4 meetings that we have every month, one of them will be reserved for talking specifically about freshmen, plans and ideas, and then another for sophomore, another for junior, and another for the overall year. The reason I don't have one for the seniors is because PD16 is usually the one that helps out with the seniors. So if the seniors really have any problems that PG16 can't fix, they can bring them up in the overall meeting. Having class-specific meetings means that we'll have a better way of figuring out who is at the meeting and being able to keep track of which class representatives go to their meetings and which class representatives don't. This will overall create a deterrence for people to not attend meetings. Some things that I want to change about student council is that I want to make us be able to talk with the actual students. So I'm going to be giving class representatives polls that they need to be doing in their advisories to figure out what type of class trips they want and stuff like that. A program that I'm actually working on right now with Ms. Orapova is working on getting community service hours for everyone, getting opportunities for people. So if I'm voted as class president, then I'm going to be sitting down with the librarian, with the nurse, with the people in the front office, and figuring out what hours they need help in and where students can sign up to help and get community service hours. Other things that I want to do, like a fun event, is I want to have a scavenger hunt where it will be class versus class. Everybody will come on Saturday to work on this scavenger hunt and compete for points, and the winning class will have prizes. So it'll be a day of prizes and fun and hopefully school spirit. Speaking of school spirit, today our girls volleyball team is having a game and you guys should go support them. Vote for Fatima.
Don't forget, we have another 3-day weekend, and next Friday is our first Spirit Shirt and Jeans Day.
So don't come to school on Monday. Are you just going to be by yourself here?
Okay, but in all seriousness, let's take a moment to remember all the people that we've lost during 9/11.
All right, on 9/11, I was in middle school at the time, and so I don't have a very vivid recollection of my experience, but I do remember being called into my homeroom class, and everybody was sitting in their desks watching TV because the teacher had pulled in a TV to watch, and that was before the second tower was hit, and then we all watched live as the second tower was hit. And when you're in middle school, you don't really comprehend things like this. It was all kind of out of our realm of expertise, but we were all very worked up about it. But then afterwards, of course, the nation got brought together by this mutual trauma that we experienced, and we figured out more about the perpetrators. And then eventually, our government was able to pass laws that make it easier to inspect the country, inspect people into their personal lives, but it was in an effort to keep us safe. And we are still living in the wake of this today, and we still experience the effects today.
And that's all we have for this week. See you next Friday on HSA's Newscast!
Yay!
Oh my god!
This right here, tell me what goes out to everyone that has lost someone that they truly love. Come on, check it out. Seems like yesterday we used to rock the show. I laced the track, you locked the flow. So far from hanging on the block, though. Notorious, they got to know that life ain't always